Baseball with head coach Rick Rembielak. In this edition, we recap fall ball, talk to senior catcher Brady Stewart, and talk about the upcoming season. All this and more coming up. Hi everyone, I'm your host, Chrissy Perbonik. Coach, how was fall ball?
Well, I thought it went very well for us. I think we learned quite a bit with our guys. And what was nice about it, I think the older guys took care of the younger guys coming in. We had, I believe, 10 freshmen, 2 transfers. So we had a lot of guys come in that were fresh, and I really felt very good about our upperclassmen take care of those guys. And saw a lot of things, saw some progress. Definitely saw some progress from even our returning guys from last year, who we had a lot of freshmen last year. So I thought overall it came out very smooth. Everything ran well, and I thought we definitely improved over last year.
You had an exhibition game and then also the Fall World Series. What players really stood out to you during those games?
Well, again, I think, you look at some of the guys that got their feet wet last year. JT Brubaker, Johnny Valek, who got into the weekend rotation as pitchers, saw some improvement from last year. I think a guy like Joe Cochran on the other end of the spectrum, being a senior, who ended up really improving over his performance last year. There are a lot of guys. It's tough to pinpoint just a handful. I thought really, if you look at every guy that returned from last year, I think you can always make a case for every one of them that they made some sort of improvement. So it was very encouraging from the coach's standpoint.
Are there any changes that you've made from last year to this year?
There's always changes being made. Our objective is to put the best guys on the field that particular game. So you come in with a preconceived notion, maybe who's going to end up playing where, and you get a batting order, you get a pitching rotation. It will always change, and it did. I think it changed from what we thought we were going to go with this year when we were playing fall practice into our winter workouts and what we're going through right now. I think some spots have changed, but it's not the end all either. Just because what we do right now doesn't mean we're going to stick with it as the season progresses.
Right. And then Brady Stewart, he's your senior catcher. What expectations do you have for him coming up this season?
Well, I think, we relied on Brady quite a bit the last 2 years behind the plate. And he played just about every game because we really didn't have a suitable backup for him. We needed his bat in the lineup. He starts off strong. And as the season progressed, I think it kind of wore down, and playing every day took its toll. So I think he's going to be much better this year. He's swinging well. He's doing, everything that we need him to do. But I think that there's going to be some relief for him. A guy like Derek Carmichael, who came in and filled in for him last year late when Brady got hurt. He's done well. And then we've got a freshman in Brian Lees, too, who's going to be okay back there. The only issue with him, he's inexperienced. He's a freshman. But we've got 3 catchers this year where I think the last couple of years it was thin, and we were crossing our fingers that Brady wouldn't get hurt.
When we come back, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to hear from Brady himself.
Zips fans, register today for the new and improved Rewards program. Earn points and prizes for interacting with the Zips on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and more. Registration is free and easy, and you could win tons of great prizes. Visit ZipsRewards.com today to begin collecting points.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm with senior catcher Brady Stewart. Brady, how was fall ball for you?
It was kind of a shame I couldn't be there a lot. I was student teaching most of the fall, but we had a great fall. I've been here 5 years now, and it's probably the top fall that I've had in my 5-year experience. So we really hit the ball well, but most of all, we just became a team, I think, better than the other years.
Between then and now, what have been some of your main focuses for development?
Just because I was away so much, getting back with the team, because I'm a 5th year, trying to be that leader for them, trying to get myself in shape, being away from the team for so long, and just kind of getting that back in that team atmosphere. Really, I missed that a lot being away in this fall.
And as a leader of this group, what are some of the team goals you have set for this year?
It's been almost a decade, I think, since we've been back to the MAC tournament. So obviously that's our biggest goal, to get back to that MAC tournament and get Akron baseball back on the map, really, because we've struggled the last few years, and really I would love to leave this program with that kind of stepping stone as the program's going up as I leave. So,
do you have any personal goals set for yourself?
just to get to the MAC tournament. Ultimately that's what I want to do. I've actually heard that it's going away near my hometown in Chillicothe. I'd love to get back there and play in front of family and just get our program back there.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
When we come back, Coach and I will preview the upcoming season.
Even the smallest Zip can be a part of the team by joining Zippy's Kids Club. It's the coolest club around for kids 12 and under. Zippy's Kids Club is presented by North Akron Savings Bank. For more information, visit gozips.com/Zippy's Kids Club.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I'm your host, Chrissy Perbonik. Coach, what are your expectations for this season?
Well, I think they're higher than they were last year and the year before, without question. And I think it's because of the experience factor with guys coming in, getting their feet wet, getting that experience. And then I can see it, and I think the whole coaching staff can see it in practices. Starting in the fall, the way they came out and took care of business, it's a lot easier to coach them because they know the system, they know the expectations. And again, like I mentioned previously, where the older guys, they kind of coached the younger guys coming in, so it made our job a lot easier. Practices have been running very smooth. I think the energy level is up, the enthusiasm, the knowledge, everything is at a higher level. So in my mind, the expectations are much higher than what we've done in the last 2 years. So again, our goal is to end up getting into the MAC tournament, qualifying for that, and vying for a championship. Once you get into that tournament, anything can happen. You get hot at the right time. It doesn't matter how well you did during the season. You have an opportunity in that tournament to really end up ending on a high note. Yeah. If you get hot at the right time, if you're the 8th seed, it really doesn't matter. You're playing your best baseball at that time.
Are there any specific series or matchups, tournaments that you really look forward to?
Well, I think preseason is very exciting. It gives us a chance to evaluate people. The players are certainly excited to get outside and to play and to prove themselves. We've got some great trips coming up. We open up this weekend with Winthrop. We go to Duke. We go to Delaware State, and then Cincinnati, which is always in-state. It's always good in it playing some in-state schools. So I think the guys are really excited for that. You've got your normal matchups during the year. The MAC is going to be very competitive again. There's no weekend that you can take off. You see it in basketball. You see it in it doesn't matter what sport you're in. Yeah. So I don't know if there's, besides the Kent series, which is an obvious one, every weekend is always going to be an exciting weekend when you're playing in a conference.
Now, you open up your series at Winthrop. Or you open up with your first series at Winthrop. What are your thoughts for this series?
Again, we can't go down there and more or less tiptoe around because we've been inside. Winthrop, they're outside. It's a southern school. They're practicing outside. Right. We can't take that excuse down there. We've got to make sure that we are ready to go, even though it will be the first day that we're outside since we started practice. I commend the softball team and what they did this past week, and they go down, win a couple ball games, a big win against Texas Tech. There's no excuse because, as I told the guys, and they know it, they're not going to feel sorry for us because it's the first time we're outside. So expectations, as we just talked about this yesterday, is that you've got to clear your mind. You can't end up making any excuses up because it's the first time outside. That's what we're doing right now. We're getting prepared to play outside competition.
You take them outside today?
Well, they would think I'm really crazy. They do now. They would really think I'm off my rocker if we did that. No, I don't. I don't think we have. Baseballs would blend in with that snow right now, so it wouldn't work.
Good excuse.
Wouldn't work.
Well, good luck to you and enjoy the warmer weather.
Thanks, Chrissy. Thank you.
For Coach Rem, I'm your host, Chrissy Perbonik, and we'll see you guys next time. The Zips will open their season with their first series against Winthrop in Rock Hill, South Carolina, Friday, February 14th at 4 p.m., Saturday, February 15th at 3 p.m., and Sunday, February 16th at 1 p.m.